Hey everyone, it's Pearlescent Toys back in today's video with another Marvel action figure review, but for the very first time I will be taking a look at an amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech figure. This is not just my very first Revoltech review on this channel, but this is the very first Revoltech figure that I'm going to be getting my hands on. Now, this is just really exciting because Spider-Man is, as you all may well know by now, my favorite hero of all time. I mean, shocker, and it's not really that uncommon for him to be someone's favorite hero, but he is always been my favorite. He's since day one, and whenever I'm like testing out a new line, I find that I tend to buy Spider-Man figures. Like I did that for SH Figure Arts. I bought some of those Spider-Verse figures, Miles Morales, Gwen Stacy, and then for Medicom Mafex, my very first Mafex figure was the Spider-Man reissue. So this right here being my very first Revoltech figure, I mean, it's only fitting, you know, there's a pattern going on here. Without further ado, let's get into the review. And here he is out of the packaging. We have the amazing Yamaguchi Spider-Man. Now, for those who are uninitiated, this particular costume design is actually lifted from the pages of The Amazing Spider-Man back in 2015. He was doing like a worldwide run where he was the head of Parker Industries, his own company or something. I forget how it went, but this is the Spider Armor Mark IV. It's a suit that we have gotten in the Marvel Legends line, actually. It was in a 2-pack alongside Mary Jane Watson, and what I want to say was a Toys R Us exclusive 2-pack. I could be wrong, but yeah, it's been a very, very, very long time. Judging by the picture I'm probably showing on screen right now, you can see that one is using the Pizza Spider-Man body mold. Now, this figure is completely different. It's nothing like its Marvel Legends counterpart. Now, taking a look at the feet, my God, those are really small. I guess it is very reminiscent of like an animated design, you know, from a Japanese animation where, you know, it's very stylized, where the body is really big and the head, the hands, and the feet are very small, similar to Dragon Ball Z, and you could just see that in the sculpt itself, but we'll go over that in a second. I gotta stay focused. Here it is, the paint is very metallic, you know, it gives off that metal feel, you know, it really conveys that this is an armor, not just a suit of cloth or whatever his costumes are made out of. All these lines are individually painted in very, I wouldn't say to great effect, all right? There is like some misses there. You can see it's not like super dark. It's kind of faded. So yeah, it just doesn't work super well, but it works well enough. At least there's something there, right? Now, going up, and dude, those legs. Oh my God, he has some tree trunks for legs. Ooh, the butt. That's a nice looking butt. I'll give that butt an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah! But I'm getting sidetracked now. I really love the mesh detail going down the blue parts of the figure, and it isn't just the legs, it also continues all the way up. It's a very nice detail. Really love that. And you can see like the boot doesn't stop where it usually does. It usually just like stops halfway through here, but this red bit continues up. Not sure if that is accurate to the source material. I'll try to find pictures right now. Ooh, continuing up, and you get the defining trait of this costume, the spider symbols. So first of all, this front one has a green accent behind it, although it isn't very strong. It's not, I wouldn't say it's as strong as the Marvel Legends version, because that version was very green. This one is more of a like faded green, because it sort of looks neon almost, but it doesn't really pop out that much. So I could have definitely gone for it being a bit greener. And of course, you know, that back symbol too, also looking very edgy, I guess. No, it gives off like a cybernetic feel almost, with these like jagged edges and those sharp curves. Very neat looking, and ooh yeah, like it even continues when you spread out these shoulder joints right here, the butterfly. This one, yeah, very neat symbols. Really love them. Again, the black in the lines isn't super noticeable, but it is there. It could have gone for it to be a bit darker though. Now, continuing down the arms, and yeah, just whoa, muscles, muscles, muscles everywhere, especially on this arm. Now, this joint is kind of bothering me. It's it's just like out there, you know? It's very hard to miss. Of course, I think, and the shoulder joints too. I think once I get this guy's like posing, I probably will forget all about them. But for right now, like in a vanilla stance, it's just like, oh, yikes, that's ugly. Continuing down, you get some, ooh, are those bumps on the knuckles? Oh, I love that detail. I love it. So yeah, there are like some like guards on the knuckles right there. So he's like punching people. Very neat. And the hand too is even painted in black. Right here, it's kind of a mess. On the forearm, it's really just, it looks pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. It kind of looks like a stick of licorice right here. Anyways, continuing up, and we get the head sculpt, and wow, I think this is a really, really good Spider-Man head sculpt. Oh my god. Anyways, and nothing happened, guys. Nothing. um, the head sculpt, yeah, I absolutely love it. It's like the only part of this figure that doesn't look like it's lifted from Dragon Ball Z. Just it is evenly proportionate, you know. It looks really good. I'd love to see this on a Marvel Legends figure if I can do that, which I'm probably not going to because I'm really lazy. But yeah, I'm just loving the shape of it. It just looks really nice. Of course, the front, you can see the nose sort of sticking out and then it goes back in. Love that detail right there. Now the black again isn't really dark. It's just kind of there. It sort of looks like if you go over a Marvel Legends with like a Figma pin just once and you don't bother doing it a second time or a third time to make it even darker. It just looks like that. I really don't like it. I'm even considering just like busting out my pen, doing it myself. But yeah, that's about it for pin and sculpt. So let's go into accessories. First up is this set of neutral eyes. As you saw earlier, one of them fell out while I was talking, so that was an experience. Scared the absolute living daylights out of me. But yeah, two neutral eyes, two angry squinting eyes. Really love the angles of this. You know, straight line, straight line, straight line, just a perfect triangle. Looks very good. Two wide open shocked eyes. Love these. He looks so silly. He's just like, oh wait, hold on. And two happy squinting eyes. I absolutely love these. I think this is my favorite edition of the like various lenses that we get. Just he's so happy. I love it. He also comes with two fisted hands. These are the ones he is equipped with once you open the package. And to my surprise, they actually have peg holes on the top, which you are able to plug these web accessories. Now, all the web accessories that come with this figure are sort of like a greenish color. It's sort of like turns white at the end. Not sure how I feel about that. Again, don't know if it's really accurate. I wasn't really reading Spider-Man at the time when the suit was around, so I don't know if the webs were green back then or not. It probably was. I'll look it up. But yeah, you are just able to plug it in very easily. Yeah, you can see there's like a little peg at the end, and yeah, just fairly simple. I accidentally recreated the train scene. He also comes with two web thwipping hands. Love these pieces so much. And what's really cool is these also have peg holes, so you're able to plug in those same web effects right there. So he's just like whipping a web. Yeah, it's for both hands. I can't hit the camera. Two wide open wall crawling hands. and they're able to go flat on any surface. Look very great. 2 open neutral hands. 2 open sort of widened hands for when he's like just like doing a dive or something. Oh, the opening of Amazing Spider-Man 2. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo. And 2 more wall crawling hands. These are for when he's about to latch onto the wall. You know, he's still bringing his arm up. He also comes with these underarm web effects for that classic look. And yeah, they plug into these peg holes on the back. Not sure if... yeah, it doesn't really move up like forward that way. So you're kind of stuck with it in this position. And he also comes with 1 more web accessory. This one for his web flipping hand shooting out. Did not know that's what it was intended for until I looked at the box right now. I thought, like, oh, do these go on the back too? No, but these also have peg holes, just like the last, pegs, just like the last. He also comes with these web effects, which I thought went on his back until I looked at the back of the box again. I'm like, really? How do these fit? But yeah, I really love these. You know, you got a spread of web going out. Again, green. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, again, these also have pegs that plug into that hole. So yeah, and they fit really snug, so you don't have to worry about them falling out. And last but not least, a display stand. But going over articulation, the head is able to move up this much. It is able to look down that much. He has a really good amount of pivot and some side to... God dang it. Some side to side movement. We're keeping this in. He has some butterfly shoulder joints, but instead of being on the inside of the figure, it's actually on the outside, which is really neat to see. It makes his arm go this far back and this far forward. He does have rotation right there at the shoulder, being able to go all the way around. And he has a bit of upper arm swivel at the shoulder, but he does have some upper bicep swivel right there. A single jointed ball joint arm. Holy crap. It's able to bend in this much, pretty much all the way in. Very good, very good. I was dogging on this joint earlier, but I think I might have to recant my words. I might have to eat them because, wow, that's a really good range of movement right there. He also has a ball joint for the wrist hinge, being able to go up, down, all the way around, just pretty much in any direction you want it to. For the torso, he's able to bend this far back and a really good amount forward. That's really good for like poses for him swinging. He does have some crazy pivot right there and some side to side movement, as well as at the bottom right there. And yeah, you can just see the range of movement is insane. His leg kicks out this much, goes out to the side that much, and goes back a decent amount. He has some upper thigh swivel. No, it's okay. I think it just like plugs back in very easily. Yeah, there you go. He's able to bend his leg in this much, pretty much. Oh my God, just touching the butt. Wow, really good movement right there. He has an upper calf rotation right there, and he does have some foot articulation, a ball joint too, just like the wrist, going this far down, this far up. He has a toe hinge right there. Oh yeah, and of course, some... Now, this is probably the part that everyone was waiting for. The size comparisons. Yeah, here he is next to a few other Marvel Legends figures. We have The Amazing Friends and Renew Your Vows. And you know what? He actually fits in. He does fit in. But before I get a little ahead of myself, let's compare him to a few others. Here he is next to the 90s animated cel shaded and the Retro Collection Wave 1, Ultimate Miles Morales and Spider-Woman, 97 Wolverine and Gambit, Captain America and the Model 20 Iron Man. Moving on to the expensive ass figures, here we have him next to the Mezco 112 Collective Spider-Man and, of course, the Medicom Mafex Spider-Man, the standard for Spider-Man figures as of late. As to which one that I like the most, maybe I should do like an action figure showdown between these three. Stay tuned. Here he is next to Darwin and Morbius. And finally, Commander Gary and Spider-Ham. Alright, time for my final rating and my overall thoughts. I'm going to give the Amazing Yamaguchi Spider-Man 2.0 reissue, a 9 out of 10. There are a few glaring issues about this figure that sort of leave a bad taste in my mouth. Those forearms look icky, yucky. Ugh. Get them away from me. They look nasty. Yeah, the musculature there just didn't really translate that well. And the eyes also fall out very easily. The lenses, they do. And the black lines in the suit, I could have gone for them to be a bit darker, just so you could see them more easily. But other than that, this figure is just dang near perfect. The articulation is so dreamy. Posing him, oh my god, it feels effortless. It feels amazing. And of course, those paint apps just all throughout, except for the black lines, of course. The red and the blue look great as well. And the accessories are also very, very sweet. Yeah, this figure is so good. It almost makes me want to spend more money on Amazing Yamaguchi. Oh, just a wonderful, wonderful figure, though. I really highly recommend it. If you can get your hands on this figure, definitely do so. If you're a big Spider-Man fan like me, you don't have to like buy into Amazing Yamaguchi like I'm about to. Yeah, this guy is just like a quintessential Spider-Man that every Spiderhead needs in their collection. So yeah, 9 out of 10. But yeah, that'll do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Anything you can do that'll support the channel will be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Yeah, stay tuned because there's actually one more Revoltech review on the way. So yeah, excited for that. Can't wait to put that one out. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey everyone, it's Pearlescent Toys, back in today's video, well, with a